Excuse me.
Hang on.
1 across is Aegean, 8 down is Nabokov, 26 across is MCM, 14 down is, move your finger, Phylum, which makes 14 across Port-au-Prince. See, Papa Doc's capital idea, that's Port-au-Prince. Haiti.
Can I help you?
Yes. Is this the high IQ sperm bank?
If you have to ask, maybe you shouldn't be here.
I think this is the place.
Fill these out.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Oh, take your time. I'll just finish my crossword puzzle. Oh, wait.
Hi. Again.
Hi.
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 Anyway, we brought home Indian food. And, I know that moving can be stressful, and I find that when I'm undergoing stress, that good food and company can have a comforting effect. Also, curry's a natural laxative, and I don't have to tell you that, you know, a clean colon is just one less thing to worry about.
Leonard, I'm no expert here, but I believe in the context of a luncheon invitation, you might want to skip the reference to bowel movements.
Oh, you're inviting me over to eat?
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice. I'd love to.
Great.
So, what do you guys do for fun around here?
Well, today we tried masturbating for money.
Sheldon, sit. Well, this is nice. We don't have a lot of company over.
That's not true. Rostenkowski-Wolowitz come over all the time.
Yes, I know, but...
Tuesday night we played Klingon Boggle until 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I remember.
I resent you saying we don't have company.
I'm sorry.
That has a negative social
I
implication.
said I'm sorry.
I'm a waitress at the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, I love cheesecake.
You're lactose intolerant.
I don't eat it. I just think it's a good idea.
Oh, anyways, I'm also writing a screenplay. It's about this sensitive girl who comes to LA from Lincoln, Nebraska to be an actress and winds up a waitress at the Cheesecake Factory.
So it's based on your life.
No, I'm from Omaha.
Well, if that was a movie, I would go see it.
I know, right? Okay, let's see, what else? Guess that's about it. That's the story of Penny.
Well, it sounds wonderful.
It was. Until I fell in love with a jerk.
What's
God, you know, 4 years I lived with him. 4 years. That's like as long as high school.
It took you 4 years to get through high school?
Wait till you see this.
It's fantastic. Unbelievable.
See what?
It's a Stephen Hawking lecture from MIT in 1974.
This isn't a good time.
It's before he became a creepy computer boy.
Yeah? I'm Leonard, this is Sheldon.
From the intercom.
How the hell did you get in the building?
We're scientists.
Tell him about our IQ. Leonard.
What?
My mom bought me those pants.
I'm sorry.
Turn left on Lake Street and head up to Colorado. I know a wonderful little sushi bar that has karaoke.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me.
I don't know what your odds are in the world as a whole, but as far as the population of this car goes, you're a veritable Mac Daddy. Assuming all the good Terminators were originally evil Terminators created by Skynet, but then reprogrammed by the future John Connor, why would Skynet, an artificial computer intelligence, bother to create a petite, hot 17-year-old killer robot?
Skynet is kinky? I don't know.
Artificial intelligences do not have teen fetishes.
Oh, wait, they use it to look...
Too late, I win.
Let's go out tonight. I have to go out tonight.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, but if cats could sing, they'd hate it too.
You wanna proud be my night owl?
Leonard. Leonard. Leonard.
It'd be
Leonard.
so much easier
Leonard.
if I were a violent
Leonard.
sociopath.
Leonard.
What?
I was analyzing our lie, and I believe we're in danger of Penny seeing through the ruse.
How?
Simple. If she were to log on to www.socalphysicsgroup.org/activities/other, click on upcoming events, scroll down to seminars, download the PDF schedule, and look for the seminar on molecular positronium, well then, bippity-boppity-boo, our pants are metaphorically on fire. Penny! Penny! Good morning.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Of course I do. My watch is linked to the atomic clock in Boulder, Colorado. It's accurate to 1/10 of a second. But as I'm saying this, it occurs to me that once again your question may have been rhetorical. Leonard? Leonard? Leonard?
Let it go, Sheldon. The murderer was a first mate, whether it makes sense to you or not.
No, that's the least of our worries. I've been doing some research on addiction, both the biochemical and behavioral aspects, and I think there's a problem with the current version of our lie.
What are you talking about? It's fine. She bought it. It's over.
Sadly, it's not. Substance abuse is a lifelong struggle, but beyond that, I have realized that the Leo I described would not have agreed to go to rehab.
Why not?
Because Leo's a middle child.
There's no Leo. How can you say that?
You didn't read the bio, did you? He's not just a middle child. He is the quintessential middle child, from a broken home to boot. Psychologically speaking, the attention he gets by rebelling, even to the point of self-destruction, is more emotionally valuable than the help he would get at rehab.
I've got a solution.
Great, what is it?
Get out!
Fine. I've hesitated to point this out, but I must now remind you that we are in our current predicament because of your initial and totally inadequate deceit. I'm just trying to clean up after your mess. Checkmate.
Again?
Obviously, you're not well suited for three-dimensional chess. Perhaps three-dimensional Candyland would be more your speed.
Just reset the board.
It must be humbling to suck on so many different levels.
How's your family?
Oh, it was the worst trip. Everyone got sick over the weekend.
Sick?
Here we go.
What kind of sick?
The flu, I guess.
But I don't need you to guess. I need you to know. Now, when did the symptoms first appear?
Maybe Friday?
Friday. Was that morning or afternoon?
I don't...
Think, woman who blew their nose and when?
Sheldon, relax. She doesn't have any symptoms. I'm sure she's not contagious.
Oh, please. If influenza was only contagious after symptoms appear, it would have died out thousands of years ago. Somewhere between tool using and cave painting, Homo habilis would have figured out to kill the guy with the runny nose.
Penny, you'll have to excuse Sheldon. He's a bit of a germaphobe.
Oh, it's okay. I understand.
Thanks for your consideration. Now, please leave.
You'd better go before he starts spraying you with Lysol.
Okay, well, thank you for getting my mail.
No problem. Welcome home.
What? Leonard, I'm sick! Leonard? Leonard? Leonard, my comforter fell down and my sinuses hurt when I bend over. Leonard? Ow. Hey, Leonard, where are you?
I'm at work.
At 6:30 in the morning?
Yes.
On Sunday?
Yes.
Why?
They asked me to come in.
I didn't hear the phone ring.
They texted me.
Well, as I predicted, I am sick. My fever has been tracking up exponentially since 2 a.m., and I am producing sputum at an alarming rate.
No kidding.
Nope. Not only that, it has shifted from clear to milky green.
Howard, it's the phone!
I know it's the phone, Ma. I hear the phone.
Well, who's calling at this ungodly hour?
I don't know.
Well, ask them why they're calling at this ungodly hour.
How can I ask them when I'm talking to you? Hello?
Howard, it's Leonard, code Milky Green.
Dear Lord, not Milky Green.
Affirmative, with fever.
Who's on the phone?
It's Leonard!
Why is he calling?
Sheldon's sick!
Were you playing with him?
No, just crazy. Sheldon, what are you doing here?
I'm sick. Thank you very much.
How could you have gotten it from me? I'm not sick.
You're a carrier. All these people here are doomed. You're doomed!
Sheldon, what do you want?
I want soup.
Why didn't you just have soup at home?
Betty, I have an IQ of 187. Don't you imagine that if there were a way for me to have had soup at home, I would have thought of it?
You can have soup delivered.
I did not think of that. Here's the problem with teleportation.
Lay it on me.
Assuming a device could be invented which would identify the quantum state of matter of an individual in one location and transmit that pattern to a distant location for reassembly, you would not have actually transported the individual. You would have destroyed him in one location and recreated him in another.
How about that?
Personally, I would never use a transporter because the original Sheldon would have to be disintegrated in order to create a new Sheldon.
Would the new Sheldon be in any way an improvement on the old Sheldon?
No, he would be exactly the same.
That is a problem.
So you see it too.
This is really delicious, isn't it? Still can't talk to me unless you're drunk, huh? Oh, sweetie, you are so damaged.
Hey, I'm damaged too. How about a hug for Howie?
Sure, Raj, hug Howard.
Sheldon, I understand that you're going through a bit of a career crisis. You're searching for some other area where you can feel valuable and productive, but I need to tell you something, and I want you to listen carefully.
All right.
Go away.
If you're concerned about sharing credit with me, your name can go first. I'm going. So, what are we making today?
A small payload support structure for a European science experimental package that's going up on the next space shuttle.
Really? How does it work?
When this is done, it will be attached to the payload bay, and the sensor apparatus will rest on it.
Uh-huh. So it's a shelf.
No, you don't understand. During acceleration, it needs to stay perfectly level and provide... Yeah, okay, it's a shelf.
Now, I notice you're using titanium. Did you give any consideration to carbon nanotubes? They're lighter, cheaper, and have twice the tensile strength.
Sheldon, there's a diploma in my office that says I have a master's in engineering.
And you also have a note from your mother that says, I love you, boobala. But neither of those is a cogent argument for titanium over nanotubes.
Sheldon?
Yes?
Go away!
Did Leonard tell you to say that?
No, I thought of it all by myself.
Huh. Can't be a coincidence. There must be some causal link I'm missing. Go away! Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, good, you're all here. Look, I've decided that if the three of you drop whatever it is you're working on and join me, we could lick cold fusion in less than a decade, 12 years tops. Go away? Could it be me?
Gentlemen, switching to local nerd news, Fishman, Chen, Chowdhury, and McNair aren't fielding a team in the University Physics Bowl this year.
You're kidding. Why not?
They formed a barbershop quartet and got a gig playing Knott's Berry Farm.
Wow, so in your world, you're like the cool guys.
Recognize.
This is our year. With those guys out, the entire physics bowl will kneel before Zod.
Zod?
Kryptonian villain, long story. Good story.
Well, count me out.
What? Why?
You want me to use my intelligence in a tawdry competition? Would you ask Picasso to play Pictionary? Would you ask Noah Webster to play Boggle? Would you ask Jacques Cousteau to play Go Fish?
Come on, you need a 4-person team. We're 4 people.
By that reasoning, we should also play bridge, hold up a chuppah, and enter the Olympic bobsled competition.
Tickets to that, please.
Sheldon, what? Do I need to quote Spock's dying words to you?
No, don't.
The needs of the many
Outweigh the needs of the few.
Or the one. Damn it, I'll do it.
AA, if you can answer correctly, the match is yours.
He doesn't have it. He's got squat.
AA, I need your answer.
The answer is -8 pi alpha.
Hang on a second. That's not our answer. What are you doing?
Answering question. Winning physics bowl.
How do you know anything about physics?
Here I am janitor in former Soviet Union. I am physicist. Leningrad Polytechnica. Go polar bears.
Well, that's a delightful little story, but our arrangement was that you sit here and not say anything. I answer the questions.
You didn't answer a question.
Hey, look! Now, maybe you have democracy now in your beloved Russia, but on this physics bowl team, I rule with an iron fist. Ow!
AA, I need your official answer.
Well, it's not what he said.
Then what is it?
I want a different question.
You can't have a different question.
Formal protest.
Denied.
Informal protest.
Denied. I need your official answer.
No, I decline to provide one.
Well, that's too bad, because the answer your teammate gave was correct.
That's your opinion?
The winner is PMS!
To the
sandwich is an unmitigated disaster. I asked for turkey and roast beef with lettuce and Swiss on whole wheat.
What did they give you?
Turkey and roast beef with Swiss and lettuce on whole wheat. It's the right ingredients, but in the wrong order. In a proper sandwich, the cheese is adjacent to the bread to create a moisture barrier against the lettuce. They might as well drag this thing through a car wash.
How are we gonna get it upstairs?
If we take the dish off, it might fit in the elevator.
Yes, but the elevator's been broken for 2 years.
I've been meaning to ask you, do you think we should make a call about that?
Not necessary. I have a master's in engineering. I remotely repair satellites on a regular basis. I troubleshoot space shuttle payloads. When the Mars rover started pulling to the left, I performed a front-end alignment from 62 million miles away. No, that baby's broken.
Okay, I am setting the dials for March 10th, 1876.
Good choice. Alexander Graham Bell invents the telephone and calls out for Dr. Watson.
Wait a minute, I'd want to see that too.
So when it's your turn, you can.
Yeah, but if we all go back to the same point in time, Bell's lab's going to get very crowded. He'll know something's up.
Also, since the time machine doesn't move in space, you'll end up in 1876 Pasadena.
And even if you can make it to Boston, what are you going to do? Knock on the door and say to Mrs. Bell, "Hey, Mrs. Bell, big fan of your husband. Can I come in and watch him invent the telephone?"
Mrs. Bell was deaf. She's not even gonna hear you knock.
I have a solution. First, go into the future and obtain a cloaking device.
Ooh, how far into the future?
If I remember correctly, Captain Kirk will steal a cloaking device from the Romulans on stardate 5027.3, which would be January 10th, 2328 by pre-Federation reckoning.
Okay, I am setting the dials for January 10th, 2328. Here we go into the future. Take a break, guys.
What are you doing?
Oh, you know, just moving a time machine.
Yeah, okay, neat, but I really gotta get to work, so.
No problem. Hang on.
But what about your time machine?
Some things are more important than toys.
I'm scared.
Don't worry, baby, I've got you.
Oh, Leonard.
It's still my turn. It worked. It really worked. They said I was mad, but it worked.
Oh, no, not Morlocks. Not flesh-eating Morlocks.
Hey, Leonard, you left your underwear in the dryer downstairs.
Those are not mine.
Really? They have your little name label in them.
Yeah, no, I do. I use those just to polish up my spearfishing equipment. I spearfish. When I'm not crossbow hunting, I spear.
Do you like motorcycles? Because I ride a hog.
A hog? You have a 2-cylinder scooter with a basket in the front.
You still have to wear a helmet.
Have you ever heard of the Kama Sutra?
The sex book.
The Indian sex book. In other words, if you wonder who wrote the book of love, it was us. Missy, do you enjoy pajamas?
I guess.
We Indians invented them. You're welcome.
Yeah, well, my people invented circumcision. You're welcome.
I'm a fancy Indian man. We invented pajamas. Hey, look at me. I don't have a foreskin. I am Shiva the Destroyer. I will have the woman.
Good morning, you. I was judo champion at math camp.
All right, now that's enough juvenile squabbling. You stop it. You stop it, I say. Here, eat this cheese without farting, and you can sleep with my sister.
Oh, really?
Oops.
Shelley, can I speak to you for a minute? Alone?
Why does everyone suddenly want to talk to me alone? Usually nobody wants to be alone with me.
What do you want, Howard?
I'm fine, thanks for asking. I've come to call on Missy.
Missy! Hi, Howard.
The amazing Howard. Do you like magic?
Not really, no.
Then you are in for a treat. Behold, an ordinary cane. Ta-da!
No.
Okay.
Okay, here's the deal. We are gonna throw Leonard a kick-ass surprise party for his birthday on Saturday.
I hardly think so. Leonard made it very clear he doesn't want a party.
Did someone say party?
He just doesn't know he wants one because he's never had one.
I suppose that's possible, but for the record, I've never had a threesome, and yet I still know I want one.
Howard, here's the difference. The possibility exists that Leonard could have a birthday party before hell freezes over.
Fine. If I do have a threesome, you can't be part of it. I'm just kidding. Yes, you can. Can you bring a friend?
That's not the secret knock. This is the secret knock.
What difference does it make?
The whole point of a secret knock is to establish a nonverbal signal to verify the identity of one's co-conspirators.
Is that Raj and Howard?
Possibly, but unverified.
You just let us in.
Luckily for you, this is not a nuclear reactor.
Oh my God, do you smell gas?
No.
Yeah, no.
Here you go, Copenhagen boy. How about a taste of Hans Christian hand grenade? Oh, that could not feel good. Come on, come on. Oh, you clever. Come on, come on. Take that!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
What's the matter?
This granola bar, it has peanuts in it.
Oh, my God. Why did you eat it?
I don't know. It was just there.
Well, if I had a gun there, would you have shot yourself?
Don't yell at me. I've got to go to the emergency room.
Now?
No, after my tongue has swollen to the size of a brisket.
All right, just let me get my keys.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Oh. The laundry is out of the hamper. Okay, Sheldon, what was it supposed to be?
Hey, sorry, I couldn't find a parking spot. How are you doing?
Bad, very bad.
Really? You don't look like you're swelling up at all. Maybe we should just pick up some Benadryl at the drugstore and go home.
We can't go home.
Why not?
Because... Brisket! Brisket! Water! I need water!
I'll be right back.
Penny, listen, I've got a problem.
Yeah, well, so do I. Look, you gotta stall Leonard a little longer.
I don't think I can.
You have to. We all have to be there at the same time to yell surprise.
Okay, you have to understand something. We're in a hospital right now.
Why? Is Leonard okay?
Leonard's fine. I'm fine. Thanks for asking, by the way.
Okay, I don't need your attitude. Listen, just hold him there a little longer.
Look, I've done my best, but he wants to go home, and I don't know how to stop him.
Okay, how about this? You keep him there a little longer, and when you get to the party, I'll point out which of my friends are easy.
Don't toy with me, woman.
I got a hot former fat girl with no self-esteem. I got a girl who punishes her father by sleeping around, and an alcoholic who's 2 tequila shots away from letting you wear her like a hat.
Thy will be done. I'm doing this for you, little buddy.
Excuse me, my friend is having an allergic reaction to peanuts.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Look, sir, we are very busy here, and I just... Holy crap!
Please help me.
Call 4. I need a gurney. Right away, right away.
Thank you.
Water zing, Sheldon.
No, it's Walter Mings it, Sheldon.
Water mings it, Sheldon.
What's this?
That's what you did. I assumed as in a number of languages that the gesture was part of the phrase.
Well, it's not.
Why am I supposed to know that? As the teacher, it's your obligation to separate your personal idiosyncrasies from the subject matter.
You know, I'm really glad you decided to learn Mandarin.
Why?
Once you're fluent, you'll have 1 billion more people to annoy instead of me.
Hey.
Medu Luitza.
You just called Leonard a syphilitic donkey.
My apologies, Leonard. I'm only as good as my teacher.
Penny, are you okay?
I'm fine, Leonard. Just go away.
Look, I understand that breaking up with someone can be very painful, so if you... Okay, feel better, bye. She doesn't want to talk. Hey, listen, I know you said that you didn't want to talk, but
I don't.
Okay, sorry.
Wait.
Wait, did you say wait?
Tell me the truth. Am I just an idiot who picks giant losers?
No.
Okay. So I pick good guys, but turn them into losers.
Of course not.
Well, it's gotta be one or the other. Which is it?
I'm sorry, what were the choices again?
I really thought Mike was different. I thought he was sensitive and smart. I mean, not you smart, normal, non-freaky smart.
Yeah, no, sure.
You know, and then he just goes and has to humiliate me by writing about me on his blog so the entire world can read it.
Actually, it's not all that easy to find.
Yeah? Really? Well, my friends at work found it. My sister found it. Judging by my email, a number of prisoners at the Michigan State Penitentiary found it.
Yeah, well, what exactly did this guy write? Not that I need to know the details of your sex life. I just thought, never mind.
No, you know what? You might as well read it. Everybody else has. Good. Oh, God, I just feel so betrayed and embarrassed. Just want to crawl into a hole and die. Thank you so much for your stupid advice.
Incredible. You managed to screw up the screw-up.
Show me your citrus peels. Che vuoi, niyon, show me your citrus peels. Gewo kan nyong chinpi. Show me.
Sheldon?
Hiya! Just a water!
I'm sorry. Look, do you have a second?
A second what? Pair of underwear? Chong shou shahui. Shay shay.
Sheldon, I think I've made a mistake.
I can see that. Unless you're planning on running a marathon, choosing both stuffing and mashed potatoes as a starch-filled redundancy.
No, it's about Penny.
A mistake involving Penny. Okay, you'll have to narrow it down.
I don't think I can go out with her tonight.
Then don't.
Other people would say, why not?
Other people might be interested.
See?
Easy.
Okay. Now we've got an inclined plane. The force required to lift is reduced by the sine of the angle of the stairs, call it 30 degrees, so about half.
Exactly half.
Exactly half. Let's push. Okay. See, it's moving. This is easy. It's all in the math.
What's your formula for the corner?
What? Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah, no problem. Just come up here, help me pull and turn.
Ah, gravity, thou art a heartless bitch. You do understand that our efforts here will in no way increase the odds of you having sexual congress with this woman.
Well, men do things for women without expecting sex.
Yeah, those would be men who just had sex.
I'm doing this to be a good neighbor. In any case, there's no way I could lower the odds. Ah. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers.
Yeah.
I've got my fingers.
Sheldon? Sheldon? Hello? Sheldon! Penny's sleeping. Are you insane? You can't just break into a woman's apartment in the middle of the night and clean.
I had no choice. I couldn't sleep knowing that just outside my bedroom was our living room, and just outside our living room was that hallway, and immediately adjacent to that hallway was this.
Do you realize that if Penny wakes up, there is no reasonable explanation as to why we're here?
I just gave you a reasonable explanation.
No, you gave me an explanation. Its reasonableness will be determined by a jury of your peers.
Don't be ridiculous. I have no peers.
Sheldon, we have to get out of here.
You might want to speak in a lower register.
What?
Evolution has made women sensitive to high-pitched noises while they sleep so that they'll be roused by a crying baby. If you want to avoid waking her, speak in a lower register.
That's ridiculous.
No. That's ridiculous. I have a master's and 2 PhDs. I should not have to do this.
What?
I am truly sorry for what happened last night. I take full responsibility. And I hope that it won't color your opinion of Leonard, who is not only a wonderful guy, but also, I hear, a gentle and thorough lover. I did what I could.
Penny, the mailman did it again. Oh, sorry.
No, hi, Leonard, this is Doug. Doug, this is my neighbor, Leonard.
What's up, bro?
Not much. Bro?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, I got your mail again. Here.
Thank you. I've got to talk to that mailman.
Oh, no, that's probably not such a good idea. Civil servants have a documented propensity to, snap.
Okay, well, thank you again.
No problem. Bye. Oh, and bye. Bro.
Sheldon, if you were a robot and I knew and you didn't, would you want me to tell you?
That depends. When I learn that I'm a robot, will I be able to handle it?
Maybe, although the history of science fiction is not on your side.
Okay. Let me ask you this. When I learn that I'm a robot, would I be bound by Asimov's 3 laws of robotics?
You might be bound by them right now.
That's true. Have you ever harmed a human being or through inaction allowed a human being to come to harm?
Of course not.
Have you ever harmed yourself or allowed yourself to be harmed except in cases where a human being would have been endangered?
Well, no.
I smell robot.
Hey, what's going on?
Internet's been down for half an hour.
Remember the Latin hips? Shoulders stay still and we sway. One, two, 3. 5, 6, 7.
I think Mrs. Tishman's got her eye on you. I've been there. You're in for a treat.
How do I look?
Could you be more specific?
Can you tell I'm perspiring a little?
No. The dark crescent-shaped patterns under your arms conceal it nicely. What time is your date?
6:30.
Perfect. That gives you 2 hours and 15 minutes for that dense molecular cloud of Aramis to dissipate.
Is it too much?
Not if you're a rugby team.
Wow, centrifugal force.
Actually, it's centripetal force, which is an inward force generated by the glass acting on the olive. Excuse me. Now, if you were riding on the olive, you'd be in a non-inertial reference frame and would...
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Did you spill ketchup?
No.
I'm not okay.
You know, I've been thinking about time travel again.
Why? Did you hit a roadblock with invisibility?
Put it on the back burner. Anyway, it occurs to me, if I ever did perfect a time machine, I would just go into the past and give it to myself, thus eliminating the need for me to invent it in the first place.
Interesting.
Yeah, it really takes the pressure off.
Sounds like a breakthrough. Should I call Science Magazine and tell them to hold the cover?
It's time travel, Leonard. I will have already done that.
May I introduce my special lady friend, Summer?
Howard, I told you, touching's extra.
Ready? Sorry.
Here comes our new boss. Be polite.
Hi, fellas. Eric Gablehauser.
Howard Wolowitz.
Howard, nice to meet you. And you are?
An actual real scientist. How was that? I can't believe he fired me.
Well, you did call him a glorified high school science teacher whose last successful experiment was lighting his own farts.
In my defense, I preface that by saying, with all due respect. Use new eggs.
Hi. Hey, I'm running out to the market. Do you guys need anything?
Oh, well, this would be one of those circumstances that people unfamiliar with the law of large numbers would call a coincidence.
I'm sorry?
I need eggs. 4 dozen should suffice.
4 dozen?
Yes, and evenly distributed amongst brown, white, free range, large, extra large, and jumbo.
Okay, one more time?
Never mind, you won't get it right. I'd better come with you.
Oh, yay!
That was fun. Maybe tomorrow we can go to one of those big warehouse stores.
Oh, I don't know, Sheldon. It's gonna take me a while to recover from all the fun I had today.
Are you sure? There are a lot of advantages to buying in bulk. For example, I noticed that you purchase your tampons 1 month's supply at a time.
What?
Think about it. It's a product that doesn't spoil, and you're going to be needing them for at least the next 30 years.
You want me to buy 30 years worth of tampons?
Well, 30, 35. When did your mother go into menopause?
Okay. I'm not talking about this with you.
Oh, Penny. This is a natural human process, and we're talking about statistically significant savings. Now, if you assume 15 tampons per cycle and a 28-day cycle, are you fairly regular?
I made chicken. I hope that isn't one of the animals that you people think is magic.
Not so fast. Remember, the South still has 2 infantry divisions, plus Superman and Godzilla.
No. Orcs are magic. Superman is vulnerable to magic. Not to mention, you already lost Godzilla to the Illinois Cavalry and Hulk.
Why don't you just have Robert E. Lee charge the line with Shiva and Ganesh?
All right, you guys ready to order?
Hang on, honey. Shiva and Ganesh? The Hindu gods against the entire Union Army?
And orcs.
I'll be back.
Excuse me. Ganesh is the remover of obstacles and Shiva is the destroyer. When the smoke clears, Abraham Lincoln will be speaking Hindi and drinking mint juleps.
All right, my boss says you have to either order or leave and never come back.
What do you recommend for someone who worked up a man-sized appetite from a morning of weight training and cardio funk?
A shower.
I admire your fingering.
Thank you.
Maybe sometime you can try that on my instrument. Good night, guys. Good job.
Thanks.
See you next week.
That was fun, Leslie. Thanks for including me.
You're welcome. If you're up for it, we could practice that middle section again.
Sure, why not?
Just so we're clear, you understand that me hanging back to practice with you is a pretext for letting you know that I'm sexually available.
Really?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
I thought you weren't interested in me.
That was before I saw you handling that beautiful piece of wood between your legs.
Hey, Sheldon, what's going on?
I need your opinion on a matter of semiotics.
I'm sorry?
Semiotics, the study of signs and symbols. It's a branch of philosophy related to linguistics.
Okay, sweetie, I know you think you're explaining yourself, but you're really not.
Just come with me. Well?
Well, what?
What does it mean?
Oh, come on, you went to college.
Yes, but I was 11.
All right, look, a tie on the doorknob usually means someone doesn't want to be disturbed because they're, you know, getting busy.
So you're saying Leonard has a girl in there?
Well, either that or he's lost his tie rack and gotten really into Bryan Adams.
Oh, Leonard, you magnificent beast.
Do I stay? Do I leave? Do I wait to greet them with a refreshing beverage?
Gee, Sheldon, you're asking the wrong girl. I'm usually on the other side of the tie.
Hi, Leonard. It's me. Sheldon. In the living room. I wanted you to know I saw the tie. Message received. You're welcome. You carry on. Hey, you give my best to Leslie.
I'll get it! Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Make way for the fastest man alive!
Oh, no!
See, this is why I wanted to have a costume meeting.
We all have other costumes. We can change.
Or we could walk right behind each other all night. It'll look like one person going really fast.
No. It's a boy-girl party. This Flash runs solo.
Okay, how about this? Nobody gets to be the Flash. We all change. Agreed?
Agreed.
I call Frodo!
Damn!
Just a heads up, fellas. If anyone gets lucky, I've got a dozen condoms in my quiver.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, sorry we're late.
Late? It's 7:05.
And you said the party starts at 7.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you start a party at 7, no one shows up at, 7.
It's 7:05.
Yes, it is. Okay, well, come on in.
What, are all the girls in the bathroom?
Probably, but in their own homes.
My audience beer, this is good Chex Mix.
No thanks, peanuts. I can't afford to swell up in these tights.
I'm confused. If there's no costume parade, what are we doing here?
We're socializing, meeting new people.
Telepathically?
If that's a working stethoscope, maybe you'd like to hear my heart skip a beat.
No, thanks.
No, seriously, you can. I have transient idiopathic arrhythmia.
How wasted am I?
I have to say, you are an amazing man. You're gentle, passionate, and my God, you are such a good listener.
Watch this, it's really cool. Call Leonard Hofstadter.
Did you say call Helen Boxleitner?
No, call Leonard Hofstadter.
Did you say call Temple Beth Seder?
No!
Here, let me try. Call McFlono McFlooney-Loo.
Calling Rajesh Kuthrapalli.
Oh, it's very impressive. And a little racist.
Okay, fine. We'll just play one-on-one until he gets back.
One-on-one? We don't play one-on-one. We play teams, not one-on-one. One-on-one.
Well, the only way we can play teams at this point is if we cut Raj in half.
Oh, sure. Cut the foreigner in half. There's a billion more where he came from.
Hey, if you guys need a fourth, I'll play.
Great idea.
No. The wheel was a great idea. Relativity was a great idea. This is a notion, and a rather sucky one at that.
Why?
Why? Oh, Penny.
Oh, what?
This is a complex battle simulation with a steep learning curve. There are myriad weapons, vehicles, and strategies to master, not to mention an extremely intricate backstory.
Oh, cool. Whose head did I just blow off?
Mine.
Okay, I got this. Lock and load, boys.
It's the only way we can play teams.
Yes, but whoever's her partner will be hamstrung by her lack of experience, and not to mention the fact that she...
There goes your hat again.
Okay, that sounds not good sportsmanship to shoot somebody who's just respawned. You need to give them a chance to... Now, come on! Raj, she's got me cornered. Cover me.
Cover this, suckers!
Betty, you are on fire.
Yeah, so is Sheldon.
Sleep tight.
Thanks.
Funny expression, sleep tight. It refers to the early construction of beds which featured a mattress suspended on interlocking ropes, which would occasionally sleep tight.
Every Saturday since we've lived in this apartment, I have awakened at 6:15, poured myself a bowl of cereal, added a quarter cup of 2% milk, sat on this end of this couch, turned on BBC America, and watched Doctor Who.
And he's still sleeping.
Every Saturday since we've lived in this apartment, I have awakened at 6:15, poured myself a bowl of cereal.
I know. Look, you have a TV in your room. Why don't you just have breakfast in bed?
Because I'm neither an invalid nor a woman celebrating Mother's Day.
What time is it?
Almost 6:30.
I slept all day?
Oh, no, it's 6:30 in the morning.
What the hell is your problem?
And this is Leonard and Sheldon's apartment?
Guess whose parents just got broadband?
Leonard, may I present, live from New Delhi, Dr. and Mrs. V.M. Kutrapalli.
Hi.
Tilt up the camera. I'm looking at his crotch.
Sorry, Baba.
Oh, that's much better. Hi.
Hi.
And over here is Sheldon.
Hi.
He lives with Leonard.
Oh, that's nice. Like Haroon and Tanveer.
No, not like Haroon and Tanveer.
Such sweet young men. They just adopted the cutest little Punjabi baby.
Yeah. No, we're not like Haroon and Tanveer.
So are you boys academics like our son?
Yes.
And your parents are comfortable with your limited earning potential?
Not at all.
Papa, please don't start.
Oh, it's just a question. He's so sensitive.
Okay, that's my life. That's my friends. Good to see you. Say goodbye.
Bye. Wait. Before you go, we have good news. Put the computer down and gather your friends.
What is it, Papa?
Friends.
Is it just me, or does web chatting with your clothes on seem a little pointless?
This is Dr. Sheldon Cooper. Yeah, I need to cancel my membership to the planetarium. Yeah, well, I'm sorry too, but there's just no room for you in my wallet. Now, I understand, but it was between you and the Museum of Natural History, and frankly, you don't have dinosaurs. Well, I'll miss you too. Bye-bye.
So don't call her.
If I don't call her, I won't hear the end of it from my parents.
So call her.
How can I call her? You know I can't talk to women.
I'm done. Anybody else?
Give me the phone.
Why?
Just give it to me.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, you'll thank me. Hello, Lalita, Rajkuta. Yes, it is good to talk to you too.
So, what are you wearing? Oh, not important. So, anyhow, when would you like to meet? Friday works for me. I'll call you at a time and place. But in the meantime, keep it real, babe.
I have a virgin Cuba Libre.
That's rum and Coke without the rum.
Yes.
So Coke.
Yes. And would you make it diet?
There's a can in the fridge.
Cuba Libre traditionally comes in a tall glass with a lime wedge.
Then swim to Cuba.
Bartenders are supposed to have people skills.
Okay. Raj, here you go. All right, who's next?
I'd like to try a slippery nipple.
I can't believe I'm sitting here next to little Lalita Gupta.
Well, you are.
Little Lalita. That's kind of fun to say. Little Lalita, little Lalita, little Lalita. You should try it.
Oh, it's okay.
You have lost so much weight. That must have been difficult for you because you were so fat. Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Of course you do. Who could forget being that fat?
Well, I've been trying.
To life, l'chaim. L'chaim, to life. Life has a way of amusing us, blessing and bruising us. Drink l'chaim to life.
I don't believe it. What's gotten into him?
Oh, maybe a couple virgin Cuba Libres that turned out to be kinda slutty.
Didn't.
Hey, you do your experiments, I do mine.
Lisbon, Halifax.
Et voila. You may want to put on slacks.
What? Ew! Stop it! No! Leave me alone!
Who's running the red Corvette?
That would be me.
How about this one? It says, I know my physics, but I'm still a fun guy.
Oh, I didn't know they still made corduroy suits.
They don't. That's why I saved this one.
Okay, well, let's just see what else you have. Okay, here. Take this, and this, and this, and these.
Is this all stuff you want me to try on?
No, this is stuff I want you to throw out. Seriously, don't even give it to charity. It won't be helping anyone. What's this?
That's the bottle city of Candor.
Uh-huh.
You see, Candor was the capital city of the planet Krypton. It was miniaturized by Brainiac before Krypton exploded and then rescued by Superman.
Oh, nice.
It's a lot cooler when girls aren't looking at it.
Hey, Sheldon.
Hello, Penny.
Get anything good?
Just the latest copy of Applied Particle Physics Quarterly.
Oh, you know, that is so weird that yours came and mine didn't. It was a joke. Leonard, ready to go?
Libido 1, truth 0.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you one more time. We did the work together. Let's present the paper together.
And I'm telling you for the last time, it's pandering, it's undignified, and bite me.
Let's go.
Bye, Sheldon.
Goodbye, Penny. One of these days.
My name is Dr. Leonard Hofstetter, and I could never please my parents, so I need to get all my self-esteem from strangers like you. But he's worse!
Okay, that is it.
Stop it. You cannot blow up my head with your mind.
Then I'll settle for an aneurysm.
Stop it.
You hit me. You saw that he hit me.
Trying to blow up my head.
So it was working.
It wasn't. It was not. You are a nutcase.
Oh, we'll see about that. Heads up, you people in the front row. This is a splash zone.
Stop it. Quit it.
Is this usually how these physics things go?
More often than you think.